Hi, good morning.
Hi.
You're welcome to IELTS Speaking Examination. My name is Ron. I'm your speaking examiner. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Sunat and my family name is Mominov. You can call me Sunat.
All right, Sunit. In IELTS Speaking Examination, we're going to have three parts, and now I'm
Yes.
going to get started with part one. And in this part one, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Let's first of all, your hometown. Can you please describe your hometown a little?
Well, I live in Jizak, which is geographically located in the center of Uzbekistan, and it also provides some infrastructures for its population. Yeah, and I enjoy to living in my hometown.
All right. Is that a big city or a small place?
I'm afraid it's not quite big. I said it's small city, not a town, and it has all facilities that we can live.
All right. Would you like to live in the countryside in the future?
Well, and yes, if I had a chance after my job career, I can live in a countryside with my family because it's not it hasn't any noise pollution. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. How has your town changed over the last 20 years?
Well, I can say it changed tremendously after two decades. Uh, there is lack of green zones before 20 years, but now you can easily relax in the parks with your besties, and also for now there's quite a lot of jobs. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Now let's talk about staying up late. Do you go to sleep early or stay up late?
Well, these days I'm going up to earlier because I have an examination and I don't want to lose my time to sleeping.
Yeah.
Because it's enough to sleeping 8 hours for the one sort of your whole day.
Yeah, sure. How do you feel in the morning after you stay up late?
Well, I feel as like a zombie,
Yeah.
drowsy, and feel restless whole day, and that's why I want to hear my mom's advice.
Okay. What were you doing when you stayed up last time?
Well, uh, well, last time, like yesterday, I stay up late for the reason of watching all the series of Wednesday film with the suggestion of my friend.
All right. Now let's talk about schools. Do you go to a good school?
Yeah, I can delete my school as a good school because it gives state of the art of supplies and also like high technologies. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. What changes would you like to see in your school?
Well, I would like to see uh, in high quality of curriculum and also infrastructures and technologies that can gives us access to internet, uh, and also as I said, to change in curriculum because of now we have 6 hours of subjects at school. I would like to study less.
Yeah. All right. That was it about speaking part one, and now we're going to move on to part two.
Okay.
In this part, I'll give you a cue card with a topic on it, and we'll have to talk about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. And I'll give you 1 minute before you start speaking. And within this minute, you can think about what you want to say and may make some notes to help you if you wish. Is that understandable?
Yes.
All right. In this part, I'd like you to describe a place you visited that was affected by air pollution. All right? This is your cue card. This is your paper and pen. You have 1 minute to prepare. You may please start taking notes. right, your time is over. You may begin speaking, please.
Well, these days I'm a lot more walking in my hometown, and once with my friends walked through one abandoned factory. We saw lots of garbage, litters thrown away by dwellers of this hometown, and yeah, when I witnessed this situation, it was really a deplorable situation because lots of litters and also air polluted, and it's uh, it's almost impossible to breathe there because it's really musty and stinky there, and I think it was the outcome of industrial factory, and I felt really upset because when you saw such kind of place in your city, you can immediately want to change there. And after that day, I called the eco agency to prevent or give a solution for this situation.
All right, very nice. Like, do you have a lot of these kinds of places in your city?
Well, I'm afraid yes, and it should be tackled.
Yeah, thank you so much. That was it about speaking part two, and now I'd like to move on to part three. And in this part three, I will ask you some discussion questions related to the topic we've been talking about in part two. Okay?
Yes.
So let's talk about pollution. All right? So, do you think many companies have been forced to reduce pollution, like pollutants?
Can you repeat
Yeah.
question?
Do you think many companies have been forced to reduce pollutants?
Yes, they are forced to reduce their air emission to our environment by government because, as you know, it's really unhealthy and also cause some kind of chronic diseases.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Is there more pollution now than in the past?
Yes, past 30 years there was building so many factories, and it's giving has bad effects to people, and this is bad.
All right. Do you think cities are cleaner or dirtier than the countryside?
Absolutely, cities are dirtier rather than countryside because it's lots of factories and industrial places, and also there is a lack of green zones that can reduce the air emission.
All right. Do you think the wind has any effect on pollution?
Yeah, sure. Wind have ripple effect for air pollution because when wind blows horizontally, it kind of blows some diseases also to other continents. For example, when there is so many factories in the Europe with the power of wind, it can come to Africa also.
Yeah. What factories and plants? What can factories and plants do to reduce pollution?
We can only solve this situation to increasing green zones in our city or all around the globe, and also imposing a tax to factories.
Okay. Who should take responsibility for protecting the environment?
Yes, as I said, there is some ecological agencies that can give remedy for the situation. Also, government can also can take responsibility on its shoulder.
What about individuals? Can they do anything?
Yeah, we can also change it. We can start it with our change, minor change, and yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That wasn't about speaking examination. I wish you good luck on the main portion of the exam.
Thank you.